Hey guys, it's Tony Butler, and today I want to talk about something near and dear to my heart. It's like, how do you improve a landing page's performance and an ad's performance? And there's three things that I look at every single time I evaluate one. And if I'm going to try to beat the control of an ad group, or I'm going to try to improve the performance of a landing page, and there's three criteria that I put it through. And I think these can really help you if you just use these on your own pages, in your own ads. Can't do anything but help. Okay, before I do that, please like this channel, follow. We're starting to grow a little bit, so hey, you don't want to miss out. Look, so just this morning, actually, I was looking at this landing page for this company, and what they do is they have a course that they're selling. Really smart guys, really good on how to add effects and how to teach people to add effects into videos, and to create different formats and types, and how to create your own little show. Really clever stuff. So they built a landing page, and I'm guessing they're going to do some ads because I saw some things they were doing on Instagram. And then I go to the landing page and I start reading through it. I'm like, gosh, this doesn't make a lot of sense. And what happens is they start to meander, and the copy it's not crisp and clear with one big idea. Okay, and here's the first tip, is that your copy on your landing page or in a video message, it has to have one idea. And there's tons of people who have written about this. Michael Masterson, or Ford, whoever you want to call him, he has a book and he talks about this, is where the one idea, you want one idea in your ad. And on your landing page, you want them to take one action. You want them to have one idea that is going to move them forward. And if you try to do two, you try to do three, and most of the time they're just going to leave because they get a little bit confused, or they lose interest. But if you focus on one, everything will be better. Okay, so that's the first tip. Second tip is you've got to match the ad and the landing page to a very narrow audience. Okay, the days of doing broadcast advertising are just dead. They're over. Like, that is not happening anymore. Because you got to think, if you're advertising on social media, or you're advertising, on Google, or on an individual website or something, is that people are going places and they're searching for things because they have a specific problem in mind, and they themselves are a niche. Okay, they're a very specific type of audience, and I see it all the time, and it's mostly with bigger brands, with bigger companies that do a lot of different things. Is they want to somehow create one ad, that everyone's gonna love. I'm like, guys, you're in 3 different, 4, 5, 10 different industries, and if you try to make one ad and for aerospace and then use that in robotics, well, they're not the same. And I can tell you, no matter what business you're in, whether you're B2B or B2C or e-commerce, it doesn't matter. Is that you've got to really narrow down the persona of who you're going after, understand them, and then create your ads and your landing pages in language that's just for them. It's very specific to them, very narrow. Okay, if you do this one thing, you link the ad to the one idea and it's a niche audience, it's going to make a huge difference. Okay, and the last one, and this is the one that's the most important, and this is what was missing from the landing page that I was looking at for those video guys, is that there's no story. Like, none of them. They're missing the 4 stories that I'm always preaching about: the origin story, the vision story, transformation stories, and then obviously the value stories. Like you need those stories. They don't have to all be on one single landing page, but you have to pick and choose. You got to use one of those stories on your page. You've got to use one of those stories in your ad. Okay, and now, why are we doing that? Because we've got to break through the noise. And what do we know about stories? Is that stories tap into our primal emotions. They tap into our primal instincts. They connect. They help you build trust. And I can tell you, like, I have run thousands of ads. And guess what? Even after thousands of ads, sometimes you get an ad that's just a dud. And I know how to write ads. And every time when I look back and I say, okay, what went wrong? I violated one of my own 3 rules. I listened to the customer too hard, and they convinced me, oh yeah, we got to have 2 things in the ad. We got to have 2 ideas in there. And I'm just like, yeah, we can't do 2. 2 will not work. And every time I violated these 3 principles, it hasn't gone well. So what I'd like you to do is go back and look at your ads. Look at your landing pages, put them through the filter, okay? One big idea, a niche audience, and a nice story. And if you just do that, those 3 things, everything will get better. If you want to know a little bit more about what else is going on and how else you can improve, hey, I'm starting up a community, and if you want to be part of it, let me know. It's going to be a community of primal storytellers that are writing viral ads, writing viral stories, and building audiences all around the country and the world. So I want you to be part of it. Join me, follow me, and I'll catch up to you on the other side. Thanks.